Oh, really?
Oh, sugar, everybody hide it. Welcome back to episode 15 of the Evil and Eerie Podcast. We've hit a milestone, everyone.
We have.
Clap.
Oh, hey!
I'm kidding. So 15 episodes in, and don't mind us. We're doing a little bit of ranting. We got together today. We played cornhole. Meghan won. Luca was eliminated first. We did a round robin style. So Meghan beat Luca in the first round. Then I played Luca and beat her. And then, although it was back and forth, like I almost lost a couple of times. And then Meghan beat me. And so we are going to play again on Saturday, and we're going to probably try and record that and put it as a bonus episode because our commentary during it is fun and we all get worked up. And so we'll have a fourth teammate. We're going to do it right, teams of two, and we're going to crown champions. And hopefully we'll get wrestling belts for the winners. And they will be defended again. So, we're back with episode 15. Anything spooky we want to share? Anything funny?
Nothing in the last
So, well, Luca did a funny dance move.
Oh yeah, that was kind of sweet.
About a half hour ago. She was like, ooh. Was that what it was like? Did I do it?
Yeah. It was like the werewolf dance.
Really?
Yeah.
So I made So I made a student film. We all actually had to make student films our sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
And I made mine about, I didn't even try on mine, honestly. With the editing, I sure as hell didn't know what I was doing.
You tried more than me, though. I mean, I think I only did, I don't know.
Or you put the werewolf noise in.
The growl.
Yeah.
And I made these two were the stars along with our, another one of our acquaintances. And basically, in the film, it's on YouTube if you want to watch. Actually, is it on YouTube?
No.
It might be private on YouTube.
So you can't watch it.
So you can't watch it, but maybe I'll make it public. But we can watch
We
it.
can unlist it and put the
We
link in
can
the
watch it.
description.
I think we need to do a screening of that at
My
some point.
acting is so
Let's do a screening
crazy.
of
No,
all
just for
our-
us.
Let's do a screening of all our films.
So, but anyway, my werewolf film, oh my god, the script was so bad. Because that's before I started, it was first semester sophomore year, and I had not studied screenwriting at that point, so it was cringy, the script. But it was basically Megan's character was convinced that Luca's character was a werewolf, but actually their other roommate was a werewolf, and she played a British girl named Jenny,
Oh yeah, I was always British.
and you were
I don't remember.
Laura, I think.
Oh, Laura.
And then there was
Laura.
Victoria, who was played by the other one. Yeah. And so it turned out that Victoria was the werewolf and not Laura, and Jenny was right, just about the wrong person. And it's just hilarious. It really is. And there's a slapping scene. The iconic slap that you gave Luca that I, oh my god. That is the only thing I'm proud of in that film.
Oh,
That
I
slap.
hated my acting.
That was fun.
That slap was believable though.
That slap was good, but the acting.
So, anyway, we are back. And since there's no scary stories to share, I guess, I'm kidding. We will jump right in after you subscribe to us.
Oh, after word from our sponsor.
After you subscribe, after you like,
After
rate,
you click
review,
that bell and
the
get
whistle.
the notifications. After you click that bell, so you don't miss
the
when
whistles.
when the videos are uploaded to the Evil and Eerie Podcast YouTube channel in video form.
And we also have audio form on Apple Podcasts and
Are we on
Podbean.
Spotify?
Yeah.
But we are on Apple Podcasts.
And Podbean.
Podbean. Oh.
Which is, if you don't have an Apple product, you should get Podbean to listen to.
Oh, is that like the Android version of?
No, it's just a website. You can access
Oh.
Podbean from a computer.
Oh,
desktop. Yeah. We are also on social media, Twitter at Evil Eerie Podcast, Instagram at Evil and Eerie Podcast. Our TikTok is the same. And we slicing the bread.
Yeah.
We should get sandwiches on Saturday. No, I'm kidding. That was a random topic.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
always those random food.
I know. And merch is coming soon. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I don't know what I was saying anyway.
You will be able to find it on our website.
What's the merch gonna be?
T-shirts, hoodies,
Luca
and
with the
hats.
Is it gonna be fruit and
There is going to be fruit and flower stuff. I really want to do the picture of you kissing the gun.
No.
Oh my
No.
god.
Ew.
Maybe we'll have one that says Luthera on it.
Luthra?
A Luthera.
Oh no.
Lucha. No, it's Lucha.
Yeah, they'll say Lutra and nobody can remember this, so that's good.
We made maybe our own Bigfoot hats like you have.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Copyright
you could do
infringement.
big, well not
Bermuda
the same.
Triangle.
You could do.
It'll be our faces in the Bermuda, like it'll be like our faces in a triangle.
Yeah.
That'll be the Bermuda Triangle.
Draw a Bigfoot and have some fruit and flowers around it.
Bigfoot is your great grandma too. Remember?
Oh yeah, or Michelle's boyfriend.
What?
No, Michelle's boyfriend is Slenderman. Bigfoot is
Oh, I
Michelle.
thought there was another Bigfoot.
Oh no,
too.
Michelle is Bigfoot. Slenderman
Michelle
is
is
Michelle's
Bigfoot.
boyfriend.
Oh, okay, Michelle.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bigfoot
did you
and
see
Slenderman.
the edits I put on the Instagram page are I put Michelle's face on Shania Twain and Slenderman's on Mark McGrath. In the
Shania
party
Twain?
for
What?
What did you just say?
What did you say?
I put wait, what did you say?
Shania Twain? What did you
Shania?
say? What did you say? Wait, what did you say? Oh,
Shania
We're
Twain.
gonna have a stroke.
Shania Twain. Shania Twain. Michelle is on
Shania.
Shania Twain.
That wasn't
Cyanide.
that bad. That wasn't that bad.
She's on
Shania.
Cyanide Twain. She's on
Shania.
Shania
I said
Twain.
Do you know what Shania Twain is?
No.
He put Michelle's face on Shania Twain's
Yep.
and Slenderman on
Mark
the other
McGrath.
person. Yeah.
Do you know Shania Twain?
Yeah.
You never heard of Shania Twain?
I don't know who
Oh
Mark.
my.
Oh my god.
Mark McGrath, he's a singer.
Oh.
But Shania Twain's a country singer. But they sing a song together called Party for Two. And so Michelle and Slenderman are in the new music video for that, saying they're going to have a party for two. It's only them. You can't get invited. I tried. What were we talking about before we started talking about Shania Twain? Also, on the YouTube channel is going to be other original series and videos and bonus content, bonus episodes, and you're going to get to see us play cornhole and insult each other and laugh and make goofs. And that we're going to do the tournament, and it's going to be a couple round tournament. It's not just going to be a one and done like we did today, like the warm-ups. It's going to be serious, and we're going to have belts for the winners. So you won't want to miss it, which is why you got to subscribe. Now today, hello and welcome to Psychological Insights.
Hello and welcome.
Now, today we're talking about Joyce Vincent.
Whoa. I don't know who that is.
A legend. So,
So she was just a random woman, or was she someone new, and then, or she was like a, I don't know.
she was the world's first nun. Joyce Vincent. Well, sorry, I'm so rude when I do my. Anyway.
It's just so funny because it's a completely different topic.
I know.
That's what we do here. We get off topic.
Just like Jennifer.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where we get it from, I'm sure.
Yeah, that's probably what we
So, Joyce Vincent was the world's first nun. She was no, I'm kidding. She was only born in '65.
Wow,
she was
she's younger than my parents.
she was younger than my father, not my mother. She was 2 years older than Cap. So, a young woman, and we're going to go into this, but basically just to keep your interest at bay before we lose it. Joyce Vincent was a woman who died in 2003, but nobody knew she was dead for 2 years. Her body was discovered 2 years later in her apartment. And this is just, it's a really creepy story. So, and there are a lot of theories that
How
go
do you
with it.
find these stories?
Well, I knew about this one prior. I had read it like on a Facebook thing, or like on one of those YouTube videos where it's like 10 creepy things that have happened, like, and the Joyce Vincent story was one of them. So I'd known about this for a while. She was born October 19th, 1965 in Hammersmith area of London, England. So she was British.
British.
Her parents were from Grenada in the Caribbean. Her dad was named Lawrence. He was a carpenter. And her mother was named Eeriest. For some reason after that her name, I wrote Y and then a question mark, and I don't know why.
Why? She was Indian Caribbean descent?
And no,
Probably
next to her,
DNA.
next to the word mother, it says Y.
Like,
Why
Did
is
you
she
do
a
this,
mother?
Did you do this at 4 in the morning or something?
Oh yeah, did you do this in the wee hours of the night?
I played the 5th. That'd be a fun tree to climb, wouldn't it?
That one
There's nothing to
there.
hold on to, though.
If there was more stuff that would help you go up, yeah.
That'd be a good. You know what? I'd take that back. That'd be a good one for a treehouse.
Yeah.
We should
Yeah,
build one. So anyway,
So you're saying a little helper? No,
A little
hopper.
Oprah.
I think you said hopper, like, you know, the guy in Stranger Things. I don't too much.
Oh yeah.
I like the monster in the first one.
You like the monster?
Yeah.
You had a thing for the monster?
Wait, the Demogorgon?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, Demogorgon, whatever they
You
call
had
it.
a thing for the Demogorgon?
No!
Oh!
And then I liked that type of monster there.
Oh.
Not the. I didn't like the. What was the one that was
Like you
covering
weren't
the
attracted to
sky?
it.
Why would I be attracted?
I don't know, because you
It's
said I
like-
liked the
It's
monster.
like that fish movie where, what's it called? The Shape of Water.
Finding.
Oh.
Have you seen that? The one where
I've
the
seen
lady,
it,
like,
yeah.
has, like, sex with a fish.
Whatever that was called.
The Shape of
Was
Water.
that the Tubi one where the shark flies around in the ceiling?
No, I think that was Sharknado.
Wasn't
Why
it
was
Sharknado?
that
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was like a D-rated, like a D-list, like cheap production, like a movie where a shark literally flies around. Go on Tubi and watch it. D-list. It's like very low budget,
Oh.
Like, things
like the Werewolf from 7-Eleven.
like, that's a good list.
That's a Y list, actually. It's not even deserving to be of Z.
Pass.
Z is
list.
porn.
Oh, wait.
Jesus.
No.
Oh.
But Joyce Vincent had 4 sisters that were all older than her. We are family.
Oh my god.
She's got all her sisters with her.
Not
so,
for long.
No, honestly, because she, well, I'll get into it. So her mother died, poor Lyris. Why? Oh no, I'm just going back to my why.
Oh, why?
Why
Is
did
she a mother?
Lyris, I'm just going to question everything about Lyris now. Why did she die? But she became very distant with her father, Joyce Vincent. She went to Melcombe Primary School and then to Fulham Gilead School for Girls. So it sounds like she had a pretty good education. She had a lot of friends in the music industry, actually, and she actually met a lot of people that were famous record producers and even some performers.
Oh.
And she got food and ate with a lot of them, and one of them being Stevie Wonder.
Wow.
She actually had a meal with him.
Okay. Wow, she lived a pretty solid life.
I know.
And this is all in London, or did she like travel?
London. Yep, she stayed in England.
Oh.
Her sisters, I believe, did move out of the country, but she stayed. So she worked as a secretary at OCL in 1985 in the city of London. She also worked at C. Eaton and La Debente and Ernst & Young. But she resigned from Ernst & Young in 2001. And she had an accounting job there, so she probably worked as a businesswoman wherever the wind took her. Wherever the wind blew Joyce Vincent. Hopefully she's communicating from the clouds with us.
From the tree.
From the treehouse that we're gonna build. When we build it, the first day we go in, we're gonna see her in the window waving with a glass of lemonade.
That's and evil.
And evil.
Oh.
Yep. And then she'll say, "Come on up." But will it be a trap? We don't know. We actually live in Urethra. In Eleuthera. So,
Alright, cut that.
what, Eleuthera?
I don't know. Yeah.
That we live in urethra.
Oh, saying calling it
Urethra.
Eleuthera?
Yeah.
A
Urethra?
Urethra.
We live in Eleuthera. I'll
That
use
sounds
that
like
part.
a body part.
Body parts in film.
Urethra. Doesn't it sound like a body part?
It can sound like, I think it literally can sound like
I
anything.
know. It sounds like a disease. An
Yep.
STD.
It sounds like the name of a
vegetable-
tree.
Sounds like a vegetable.
It does, yeah, because of arugula. Oh, arugula!
Arugula.
Oh, yeah.
Aretha. Aretha Franklin.
There's a band called Urethra Franklin.
No, there is.
There is.
Really?
No.
As like a mock. No, there is. I'm serious. You can look it up.
It's a mock of Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's Urethra Franklin.
Oh,
Is
wow.
it like a metal band?
I think it might be a
Yeah, I was
metal
like, I
band.
feel like it's got to be like some kind of rock band or something.
Poor Aretha Franklin. Rest in peace, Aretha. I almost said rest in peace, Luther.
Urethra?
I almost said rest in peace, Luther.
Rest in peace, urethra.
Eleuthera is not going to get rest in peace unless it becomes part of the Bermuda Triangle.
Or the United States. Whichever comes first.
It already is a part of the United
Then
States.
Jake wouldn't need a passport.
Oh my god.
But, okay, so Joyce Vincent died. No.
So, Joyce Vincent resigned from her job in 2001. And then she went to a domestic abuse shelter because she was in a relationship where she suffered severe domestic abuse. And she started cleaning in a budget hotel. She also became really estranged from her family, but for literally no reason. So she stopped talking to her father completely and her 4 sisters also. Because she was either ashamed of being abused or she just didn't want to be found. She was like in such a hole, a rabbit hole, that she just like didn't want to be located. So in February of 2003, when we were, I was 3, turning 4 in May. Were you 5 already?
He was 5 and
I was 2 in 2001.
So that means you were 5 in 2003.
No, you
Or
weren't.
4.
You were 3 in
How old
2001.
What?
You were
No,
3.
I was told I was 2 in 2001.
You were
What? You were born
Or
in
2 and
1990.
a half.
You were born in 1998.
Well, I've always
Unless-
been told I was 2. I don't
Wait,
know.
they specifically told you.
I don't know.
Wait,
I
did they?
never
Wait. Wait, I'm interested
did
in this. Wait, they told you like you were 2 in 2001, like specifically?
Actually, no, we moved in 2000. No, not 2001. Then I wasn't even.
Because you moved in 2000.
Oh, because you made it seem like they like
They lied about
they're-
you when you were born.
Oh, yeah. Like they were,
No.
they just like
I
they don't
was-
tell you when your birthday was, just that you were 2 in 2001.
Yeah.
No,
And she just had to
98.
figure out that it was 1998.
Hold on. 98.
She had to calculate that it was January 4th, 1998.
So
So
2000.
I was like, almost like, I was like 3 then.
Yeah, you
almost
would have been 3
3,
because your
or-
birthday is like right at the start. So like
Yeah. Why do I've always been saying 2? That is really, I never thought
unless
about
they
it.
like made a mistake and
2003?
you were born in 99.
No, I wasn't.
No, because that's like that, like those memories when like the little kids will be like, oh, I like will say something about their past life and the parents will be all freaked out. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing with little kids.
Like they'll tell
Wait,
us, like,
what?
something else
Yeah.
happened.
Like something happened in their past life.
Oh, yeah.
Past life.
Yeah.
Have you
What?
never heard of that? Like there are like these things where like little kids will like people will like come out and say like, oh yeah, like when my son was like 3, he said like, you know, something he would a 3-year-old could never know about his like past life.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, and some people like will be like,
There's stuff on
some
that.
little kids will say something about like their family history that they wouldn't have known. Like, oh, great grandma says like hi or something like that. Yeah, no, it's you've heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's videos
this
on there's
crazy
documentaries
phenomenon.
on
Oh,
that
really?
stuff,
Oh,
yeah.
really? I wanna.
Or
what-
not, I don't know
you'll
if
have to send me those. I kinda
documentaries
wanna watch
exactly,
it.
but there's definitely shorter videos of actual, like, of kids that can remember past lives.
Oh my
and
god.
stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
specifically,
freaky.
there's, the case of this
Like,
guy,
I
this
know-
boy.
I know. What was that?
There's a case of, like, especially this boy that could remember a past life, or he would say weird things that
Yeah.
nobody knew where he got them from and stuff, so.
Like there was this one. Oh wait, it's somebody. I was gonna say there was this one case, but it's actually somebody I know. I know this kid, who I guess I've been told that when he was younger, he told his parents, "I'm glad I chose you," or
What?
something like that. Yeah,
He's weird.
yeah. It's the kids say the freaky kids are freaky as hell. So anyway,
That's why they're always in horror movies.
yeah, Children of the Corn, one of the
Yeah.
best to ever be created.
Children in the
Speaking
Corn?
Of the
Children
corn.
of the Corn.
Children of the Corn?
You never watched it?
Speaking of children, Joyce Vincent didn't have any. Anyway,
Was she married though, or was she just dating?
She was just dating.
Oh.
so she moved into a bed-sit flat above Wood Green Shopping City, and it was for victims of abuse. In November 2003, she was hospitalized because she was had a peptic ulcer. She was vomiting blood. And then in December of 2003 was when she passed away. They don't know if it was ulcers or asthma or anything like that. At the time of her death, she had an unknown boyfriend, and her sisters, because she had cut off contact with them, hired a private investigator, and they actually found where she lived. But they didn't go into the apartment or anything like that. They couldn't into the flat, and so they would send her letters, but she didn't respond because she was already deceased. So they got no correspondence back.
But, sorry. They decided to do this all in 2003, to message her or whatever.
Yep. But she was already dead.
Wow.
So people described her as someone who was elegant, beautiful, and intelligent, but she always fled confrontation. So they're thinking that there might have been some confrontation that she didn't kind of want to deal with or something like that. And so, like I said, she died in December of 2003. But because she had cut ties with everyone, nobody knew that she was dead. They just assumed that she was living her best life alone.
But then her mysterious boyfriend, or whatever...
Well, they had broken up.
Oh, they had?
Or maybe it was more of a casual thing, something like that. They couldn't track him. They have no idea who it was. They couldn't track him. So for all we know, he was, the ghost of Christmas past. So, when they found her, before that, people just assumed the flat above her was uninhabited. So her neighbors didn't even know she was there. Nobody knew they had a neighbor named Joyce Vincent. And so people started to smell horrible smells. But they assumed since it was near a waste that it was just the waste. The rubbish. Nobody could see into her flat because it was too high up. And there were no windows. And it was
flat.
a
I like how British people are like,
Yeah,
flat.
Yeah.
The flat in my duplex across from St. Francis Hospital. So, it was also a very noisy area. A lot of traffic, a lot of so nobody would ever think to, which is very depressing. Oh, poor girl. Here's the crazy things. They found her in January 2006.
I was 7.
I was a couple months from being 7. You were 8. The grandma.
Yeah.
She was mostly skeletal at this point. She was laying on her back. There were...
Where?
Where? On her bed, I would assume. Or on the couch. She was next to wrapped but undelivered Christmas gifts from December 2003.
Oh my god.
They could not find who they were going to.
She was wrapping gifts, basically, and then she just died there.
Oh, she had finished wrapping the gifts. She couldn't even deliver them.
Open them. Merry Christmas to whoever opened those.
Right? But wait, okay, so if she were delivering Christmas gifts, she had to have had friends. Why did nobody check on her?
Yeah, unless, yeah. Even
Yeah, wait, that's true. Because the private investigators found her. Why didn't the family just go?
did they not like her?
No, they did. She didn't cause any issues. She just wanted to be, by her own self. Alone. That's a good point. Wait. Why didn't any... There are multiple people that, in theory, should have checked on her.
I know, really.
The family members and the people
2
that were
whole
supposedly
years?
receiving these gifts had to have been close with her.
The dad was in London?
Well, she actually... Here's a fun fact. She thought her father died in 2001. But he actually didn't die until 2004.
Oh my god.
Why
And
did she think
neither one of them knew the other one predeceased them, basically.
Did they say why she thought he was dead or something? She didn't even try.
She just, maybe someone told her, or she got the idea, maybe he stopped communicating altogether or something like that. So there were undelivered Christmas gifts, and there was expired food from 2003 in her fridge.
God.
Here's the crazy thing, the really crazy thing, because there are obviously like a lot, like, so the TV was on when she died. It was still on in January 2006.
God.
It was literally still playing. Imagine the community access public television playing nonstop on someone's TV. How much money Jen would get.
Yeah, Jen wouldn't have that job.
She would be rolling in dough. Also, the heating stayed on. The heat stayed on for 2 years. And now,
and that's actually because if a dead body's in heat, then doesn't it not? It kind of preserves it, right? Because.
does it?
Or wait, no, actually.
In cold.
Doesn't it? I forget. I already forget forensics class because. Sorry, Dr. Deloria.
I think the cold preserves it.
The cold preserves it. Yeah, because you know how all these stories, like there's some stories where people stick the bodies in the freezer to preserve it.
Yeah, so it has to be cold.
So she was in the heat for 2 years?
Yeah, she was in a heated flat.
Oh yeah, no wonder she was a skeleton.
Uh-huh. Well, I mean, I think by 2 years you would have been a skeleton regardless, right?
Oh, probably,
Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
That's a good question. We'll find out one day when we're all 6 feet under.
She must have.
We should all get buried next to each other so we can communicate.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll include that in my will.
And Jen with us.
Yeah.
She's got to be like she can do the laugh, so we'll 6 feet under laugh. Here's the other. So she was so decomposed that she had to. Dental records were the only thing that could identify her.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
And so here's this was the kicker. You might be wondering, why did nobody check? Because she was paying rent.
Yeah, that's
So half of her rent was paid because it was a government or parliament, whatever the hell, flat. So half of it was paid. The other half, I guess, she was accruing debt. And it wasn't until 2 years later that they decided to repossess the house. Because I guess it was like she had automatic payments set up, which is like, that sucks. Because maybe they would have been able to like get her out sooner.
Yeah.
But because she had those recurring payments, is that an ice cream truck?
It's the church.
Oh yeah, it is a church. Why they're having mass on a Monday? Beats me. So they had that like setting up, but finally 2 years later they were like, all right, let's collect this debt and repossess. You know, I don't know why after 2 years, but so that's how they discovered her. Joyce Vincent. But it's just a really creepy. Like I remember being really creeped out when I saw it, and then even the pictures of her are really like. They're unsettling.
Oh, there's actual picture.
Yeah, she had a picture. Oh, not of the corpse.
Oh.
That I know of. I mean, the dark web. It might be selling some photographs, some Polaroids on there, but.
Like pictures of her, just like what?
Because she had a portrait done.
When?
Well, not like a painted portrait, like she had a picture taken prior to her death at some point.
Like in 2003.
Oh, I don't know when. It might have been before that, but she has like a professional picture. Like if you look up Joyce Vincent, like it's very like you can kind of like see the despair in her face. It's kind of eerie-ish. You would also like by the picture quality, you would think that it was like a picture taken in the 80s. Like it's always
Maybe
like it's bizarre to me. I mean, it could have been.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Wait, they actually have a picture of like.
Stop. They do.
Wait, actually, I don't. Is that real?
Let me see. That's not real. Why would you ever think that was real?
Wait, let me see.
Wait, actually, maybe it is. No, she was laying back.
Yeah. Wait. Do you think that's real?
What the?
Wait, can I see that again?
What the hell?
We should insert a little image in
Holy.
Oh my god. No, she would
real.
definitely have not been sitting like that.
Maybe they could have propped her up for a little photo op.
What? You're saying she looks sad?
I don't know though, because it's like a
Wait,
picture.
She's smiling.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
in the picture or in the skeleton?
In the picture. Well, the skeleton looks like she's gonna kill someone. Like, I don't know.
Joyce Vincent.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's real. Because they said she was laying on her back. Like, how could she? I mean, I don't know. There are so many weird things with this case. Maybe she was like laying on her back and then she was like up. Okay, that I could see being real.
That's not
Did it say she was on watching TV when?
Oh yeah, literally, it's just her TV.
Okay.
Wait,
so that,
wait. Oh, so she was like here, laying down here or something.
Oh. That would have. Imagine.
Oh, that's weird. They put
Imagine
her in
if they
front
found
of the
her
TV.
like that then.
They put her in front of the TV.
Wait, is that her?
That's the same picture as before. They put her in front of the
Wait,
TV.
but is that her real skeleton?
Yeah, you were convinced it wasn't real.
Is it her?
It might be. Wait, I don't know. Oh, wait. Hoaxorfact.com.
Why would they sit? Why would they prop her up? That's kind of mean.
Well,
No,
maybe she was
that's
sitting
not
like
her,
No,
is
they
it?
they wouldn't just
No,
take
because
it.
she was laying
They
on the
wouldn't be
floor.
like, we found
she
the
said.
body. Now let's take a picture.
They made her look like.
Like her
Oh
hair
my
was
God.
straight.
No,
Yeah,
it was,
I don't think
thought
the
it was
hair would
curly.
stay like.
Why would they even include that picture? Like, there's a few of them.
I mean, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, it's like, why would you prop her up? I'm also. Is anybody else surprised at how the rain held up today?
Wait, where is the? Yeah, where is that? You said
Like,
there
she
was
was
a
like-
skeleton. The skeleton picture that you.
She died from an asthma attack?
They either asthma or an
Or
ulcer.
a peptic ulcer.
Yeah,
She had asthma.
that was such a
That
Marceline.
really
that
was.
So wait, just picture this. Imagine we were either doing this episode with Marceline or she was on the team that found her. Imagine the questions she would ask.
Yeah.
Wait, is she dead?
Wait, is that
Wait,
her body?
is that her body?
They put her in front of the TV?
Wait, she had asthma?
You can die from asthma?
Wait, her rent was paid?
This is a
And, like-
Shutterstock image.
Shutterstock.
Maybe this could have been.
It's like, wait, her sisters tried to find her?
That's so creepy.
That would explain why she was propped up though, because Marceline would do that, like for a picture.
Yeah.
Wait, she didn't want to be found? Like, I'm just picturing her, like, questioning, like, everything I have on this thing. Like, wait, it was Christmas? Is one of these presents for me? Is one of these presents for me?
Oh my god, there's probably like a Nokia phone in there or something.
Wait, do you think this food is good if I drank this milk is good if I drank it rummaging through her fridge?
Oh yeah. Wow. That's crazy. These things
Wait,
from
do
2003.
bodies decompose?
So she was just like.
Our friend Marceline just asks every question for the context. She just like, we have a friend that just like asks every question. We love her.
So she was like laying down here, but against the couch or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Judging
She must
by
have-
the,
she
mo-
must have
the
fell to the
dark.
ground.
Yeah.
Dark brown.
No, she must have fell to the ground.
They said she
Does she
felt
have a
dark
dog?
brown.
She had a dog.
I
I don't
thought
know,
she-
there's
I thought
her
it said
on a
somewhere she had a
boat.
cat.
She had a dog. Is that a cat or a dog? It's a dog.
Well, I wonder what happened to the dog if so. This has been the Joyce Vincent episode. Thank you for joining us for.
Thank
This has been a
you
fun week. We've gotten
for
2 guests on the show.
Joining us.
It has been quite a fun, different. You know, it's been a treat. It's been a we had to do something special for the 15th episode.
For
so,
the 5th of July.
So happy.
It couldn't go unnoticed.
So, if you're listening to this, I think it's July 9th if you're listening to this. I want to do either the Bermuda Triangle Part 2 with Michelle will be up next on Monday, or the Hartford Circus Fire is another one I want to do.
I was thinking about that, yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know who you're going to see after Michelle. Some special guests. But thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, rate, review, download, follow us on everything. Look out for the YouTube bonus content and the episodes. Like I said, we're going to be doing a big cornhole tournament this weekend. You're not going to want to miss that because it's going to be funny. It's going to be funny. And Megan's going to go for a swim.
Right now.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Salutations.
Bye-bye.